So we're back again, and I was gonna do a tour of my large barge mod bunker slash vault, but I decided to do this one instead because there isn't very many videos right now on YouTube. Kind of going over what exactly is going on with this mod, because it's the mod author, I believe, stated that he hasn't tested it on the PlayStation console. It's basically made for Xbox and PC, which all mods really are. So a lot of the stuff doesn't work because we're not allowed custom scripts. Thanks to Sony, thank you very much. So some stuff doesn't work, but I'm gonna take you guys up there and kind of give a little rundown on what I found that worked and what doesn't. There's you know, benefits to it, but at the same time, if you don't do it right, then you're basically wasting your time, and you're wasting space for your hard drive. So, and you can also damage your game. You could corrupt your saves. So I would advise
protect
pay
and
attention.
serve.
No
So
use.
that's inaccessible. All these doors, I don't really know what they are. I don't care. There's a door to the old version. Yeah, it's right here, the old version cheat room. I think that's actually, I think it takes you to the developer room. This terminal here, you don't need it. This door is automatically unlocked when you download the mod. Excuse me. So you come down the stairs here, off to your left. Got this door. This is all the power armor and all the versions of power armor. We got the Raider T60, the regular T60. We've got XO1. There's T45. So all of it, right? You have some empty frames in the back. Unfortunately, I mean, it looks nice in there, but if you step into any of the power armor and then, you know, everything seems good, and then when you step out of it, it disappears. From past experiences have happened, but you know what? Since I got the video right now going, I'll see if I can duplicate the issue, because I have moved stuff around in my living room and learned a lot more. So maybe things could be different now, but we'll test it now. Yep, see, it disappears. So, again, this stuff in here, I wouldn't recommend trying to use it. If you the cheat room mod, I mean, there's a lot of stuff in here, but again, most of it's unusable. So if you're into the power armor thing, I'll show you the best mod you can get for really crafting anything as far as armor goes. So you want to go into your mod menu and search for the UCO Unified Clothing Overhaul. This is the base game version, because I don't have all the DLC. There is a season pass version. You have there's patches if you have Far Harbor, Automatron. I've got the Vault Tech Workshop, so you can make every Vault jumpsuit. You can make the new version, the the clean or dirty version. You can paint swap those. This Pip-Boy color swap is also amazing. So again, with that, my Pip-Boy is black. I'm not sure what the texturing is, though. That must be something that Bethesda did. But see, I did the UCO color swap on my heavy armor, and I get the same texture, so that must be just like a base texture that they used whenever they created it. So this hallway down here, here's a shooting range. Yeah, so you got a few raiders in here. You can shoot them. This is the deliver pistol. This is a cheat weapon that's actually included in this mod, which is one of the things that I took away from it that I really enjoyed. So it's basically one hitter, doing 172,029 damage. you can suppress it, and it will, all the effects will work. Your sneak effects, you're good. They're fine. So all this ammo in here, I haven't taken any of it. There is an issue with ammo that you take from here. There is a remedy for that. There's another mod for that. Is this going to be like, there's an app for that, I think, maybe. So this is going to be all your cheat weapons. I wouldn't really recommend any of these, because you have like a mini nuke minigun, MIRV mini nuke minigun. I mean, the mod author probably break your game. I mean, really, like, you probably will. It's gonna crash. I've had one crash. I was kind of surprised, but I'm very careful with these mods, and I have a little bit of knowledge, so that kind of helps out. So next door we have the all the armor. I believe there's even XO1 all the way at the bottom, but again, don't mess with the armor and stuff in here. The scrap, you don't need that. If you get the cheap container mod, you'll save yourself from having to travel back and forth and get these shipments and do that, and then risk this stuff disappearing. The ammo, that stuff doesn't last very long in the inventory. I find that some of it will disappear. Like, I had 100 and some thousand 308, the 5mm, and just randomly it will, the amount will reduce to less than 50 rounds. I don't know why. So anyway, that was all the keys. I don't think they work. Again, I wouldn't recommend everything in here. The keys, all these here, you get one of everything, and then the grenades, the explosives, all those, you get 65,535 each of those. Again, there's other mods that the stuff will actually stay in your inventory. So I will show you those once we're done here. That's all the ammo. This is going to be the last part for this cheat room, because that's where everybody really needs to pay attention, because that's the stuff that will hurt your leveling and weight and all that stuff. So, your consumables. I would like to note for this room, for all the consumables, the stim packs, there's, I believe, 45,001, as there is of everything else in here. When you go to pick them up, they disappear from your inventory. That sound, there's like that confirmation sound when you get when you pick them up, and then they just disappear. I'm not going to pick them up because I don't want to put any bugs into, so this here is going to be the DLC. The first door here is nukaworld, which I have to pass, so you'll see the XO1 Quantum, the Nuka-Cola T51, and then this Sugar Bombs T51. Now, I don't know if this is really supposed to be in here. I don't think this is an actual piece of armor in the DLC. I've never seen it, never heard anything about it, so if somebody wants to comment or something, let me know. Because I'd like to find it for real, because I do like it. I probably won't use it, but it would be nice to have any of my settlements really have a display of these three. So, but the actual ones, of course, I'm not going to take these, because the same thing happens with these sets as it happens in the other room. So, all these containers here, you're going to have robot mods, which I'm not sure why those appeared. I don't have the Automatron DLC, so that's kind of weird. So all this stuff here in this room, you can, if you download the UCO, you can make all this stuff at no cost of materials. It'll take you a little bit longer. You can take the 7.62s and the Nuka-Nukes. Those are stable. They don't disappear. As far as these tickets go, and the mansion tickets, I don't know. I haven't really got into nukaworld that much. I went as far as getting getting a couple of the handmade rifles, so I can upgrade those and put those on display at my bunker/vault. which I'll be showing pretty soon. So problem solver, these were the problem solver, nuke launcher, hubs, alien blaster, and then Eternus were the ones that stuck out. And the Disciples Cutlass, that one too. Those were the only ones that stuck out that I knew of, that I got in my last save before I started modding. So I'm gonna wait and get the actual versions, because I don't know if those are gonna be buggy or not. So this is gonna be all the mods for all the guns. Again, wouldn't recommend it, because if you have the G container mod, you have 60,000 of every component. You're not gonna need to. Don't pick up these, because if it's buggy, then you could risk more more issues. So these rooms are empty because I only have one DLC for now. I'm hopefully gonna get more soon. The other two.
Protect and serve.
So oh yeah, the last part here. So
This work site has
my last video, I did the Red Rocket truck stop revamped.
an incident.
I showcased in there. I have 2 of these, or 3 of these magazine racks, and then I think 3 of the other ones, the actual like shelf-looking ones, full of all the magazines. You get all the magazines in the game. These bobbleheads, I have a bobblehead shelf too, which all that stuff, it works, it shows up. I can't say the effects took over, but you do. The holotape games are included in the magazine, so if you want to take all these, and you'll be able to get all of that, the games. So first of all, when you download this mod and you come here, and if you're a new character, so what I found was this first aid kit on the wall has all these experience. What you're going to want to do is skip over the 100, the 1,000, the 10,000, the 100,000. You want to go to the million, okay? You're at level 1, so you're going to pick all these up, take all of them, and then put back 65,533. So you're going to want to have 2 of these. Now, you'll go back in your inventory, go to 8, I believe it is, and then, I guess, take them. I'm not sure if it's supposed to be, apparently it's, water. So, so drink your 2 waters, and, you'll find yourself at level 220, it says 228 on the bottom when you're in the Pip-Boy screen, but it's actually like 229 when you go into the perk screen. So from there, if you start at level 1, you'll basically be able to get every essential perk that you need, except for, personally, I think they're stupid and I wouldn't really want to use them. Lead Belly, I mean, I usually have a good supply right away, so I don't need those. I don't need that, I've got really good guns. Scrapper, don't need that because of the cheat container. Animal Friend, don't really need it because I have good guns. I usually play during the day. If I'm going on some special fun missions like raiding thicket excavations, or down by where Vault 88 is, that's a raider settlement. So anything I'm doing in the dark, really, I'm pretty much going to use the ninja and sniper perks, so I don't need to have the other ones. And like I said, all these other ones here, those are like last on my list. I got all the main ones. Yeah. So remember, when you're going to here, you're gonna go to the one that says 1 million. Take 2 of those. Only 2. If you go more than 2, you're gonna break your leveling. That's the part you need to pay attention on. I forgot to mention that earlier. If you take more than 2 of those, you are going to break your leveling. Now, on to the next container here. So all the way at the top, these I really don't even want to know what that one is. The carry weight ones, don't do it. God mode, don't do it. I wouldn't. I haven't tried it, but it's probably glitchy. Most of this stuff is. I mean, God mode is something that's like 1 quadrillion HP. I think that's probably gonna break the game, especially if you take all those and put them in your inventory and just take a bunch of them. You're probably gonna break your game, or at least um, your hit points. So see, water walk glitchy. I wouldn't do any of those. When I was still testing all this stuff, anything in this one here, I wouldn't. The level up does not work. I tried it. It broke my leveling. I went through actually a couple different characters because I mean I just kind of got tired of it. I want to start over again and just come in and kind of start out clean. So I did that with BS. The level up does not work. All these other ones here, I mean, feel free to try them, but I mean, again, you're gonna risk doing stuff to your game that you probably don't want to do. The cheat rings, the only one that I grabbed, I actually did initially until I found this other mod which gives you a carry weight ring. It gives you a carry weight of 500,000. It's good. It doesn't break your carry. It doesn't break your carry weight. This ring will. Okay. So if you take one of those, you take it, put it on, take it off, you'll break your carry weight. It does it automatically whenever you take it off. Now if you disable the mod and delete it, I don't know if that fixes it. Probably not. Jump height, those do work. I think I accidentally tested it. I picked up the jump height instead of the speed multiplier one time, and the jump height does work. I think I picked up a 3x. So that does work. And then again, speed multipliers, I wouldn't go over probably 3 times, especially if you have a lot of settlements build up. Your frame rates are going to drop and you're going to crash your game quite a bit. So, I mean, don't really have anything built up yet. The biggest I have right now is the Red Rocket truck stop, and I get very laggy if I'm doing the 3x running over there from Sanctuary. So even the bridge, the texture on the bridge, I had the Sanctuary bridge fix mod that was very slow to load. I stopped and watched it kind of absorb, I guess, and become clearer and look more like a bridge, and the texture in the wood, and it took probably and after running with the 3x multiplier on from the main house where the workshop is all the way to the bridge, and it probably took about 8 to 10 seconds for that bridge to look the way it should have as far as texture goes. Even the original one too, I tried it and it still took, it was more than 5 seconds, which 5 seconds doesn't seem like a lot, but like when if you're me, you're paying attention, you're looking at all the graphics, and it just kind of breaks the immersion a little bit. So yeah, I would recommend just taking the speed multiplier if you want to get somewhere in a hurry. Again, you're gonna have frame rate loss, you're gonna have lagging, but use at your own risk. These unique items, I wouldn't. The deliverers that are included in here, I think, in the weapons room, I believe it's over. Yeah, it's over here. And then this chest here is legendaries. You can take those; they're good. I've used them. I've used them to just harvest the legendary effects, because with the UCO, you can take off the legendary effects and put them on other weapons. So I took, let's see, there was an explosive Gauss rifle. I took that explosive effect off and put it on a shotgun, because that was the one that I was waiting forever to get, and I could never get it to spawn anywhere. I tried farming and it just wasn't working for me. So I I gave up and I was able to get it anyway. So right here, this chest here, this is requested stuff. Just people ask the mod author to put it in here. Ballistic weave stuff doesn't work. Again, if you have the UCO, you don't need that. The only thing I found in this container that actually is worth taking out is the bottle caps. The pre-war money that disappears just like ammunition. So yeah, everything else in there doesn't work. In the DLC room that I was showing earlier, there's star cores. Those do not work. I tried. I grabbed them. There's 100 in there. I took those, went to nukaworld, and started that quest and tried putting them in the machines, and they wouldn't. It said I didn't have any star cores, so I wouldn't waste your time. I doubt it's gonna be any different because I mean. So yeah, this chest here, you have 3 delivers. These don't have, they're not marked with a bold star, so I'm not sure exactly why that is. Base damage is 65. I'm not sure if they were like maybe put into like an OP type thing maybe, because I thought the base damage was 25 for these. Maybe I just picked that up somewhere. Maybe it was something else. I watched a lot of stuff on YouTube, so it could have been something like that. May have happened. But I believe when you pick that one up, it's supposed to have a black star next to it when you get it from the railroad. So yeah, that's pretty much it for that one. See the cheat. And come here. Come here, baby. Get in here. Franklin, come on. Okay, so the mod I was trying to talk about earlier was this one. Whenever this loads. PS4 cheat mod. This is going to give you containers with basically all the ammunition. You have a carry weight ring, again 500,000. It's perfect. You get star cores if you download the DLC one. I believe you have to have the season pass to get that, so that will give you star cores that I believe they work. So it gave you a list of what's in there, and then that's that. So yep, that's the cheat room, and I'm gonna have to get off here to go to work. So thank you guys for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and have a good one.